sight for sore eyes.
I'm not seeing anything.
Anyone see where I put my drink?
Take her.
Anyone? Anyone? Oh, there it is.
Fill her up. Of your finest.
Hey, Milda. Milda. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you
Oh, yeah. But the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get...
And if you refuse...
I make meals.
How did you end up in James?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the... Where there's a town, there's a tavern. So I got my... Some of these people had never tasted Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept...
Your last customer mentioned you're cooking. Where I'm headed, I could use some of...
I would be happy to oblige.
But
my special groove griddle is... Without it, I can't... I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse even if I already had the right ingredients. Unless you can source me a...
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter wheat. That'll do. As for the griddle, a new one forged, you'd likely find one in a scrounger pile. If you follow the river to the northeast, don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way, assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer.
Thanks, Mildif.
So that's what...
And don't let anyone...
If you say so.
Already got enough bitter leaf. Just need to hunt for some wild meat and grab a metal panel from a scrounger pile.
Careful there.
Let me tell you, weather's better than a bachelor with rabies to start with. All I have is going to be more dangerous.
That reminds me.
Another.
Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards, too. Oh, that's okay. We can always play later.
How goes it, Hammerhead? same place.
Okay. Shoot.
On the same side here, folks.
Sharp as
The
ever.
Bristleback threaten us all.
Oh, drop the act.
Hope work
We all
wasn't
know
too
it was the
tired
Carja who let the
yesterday.
Bristlebacks into the valley. Sent them straight through the...
What do you want, Alvund?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the Bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulfund Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the Bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well...
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the...
Well, I refuse to play nice to some when my fellow laborers are being intimidated and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The, burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how...
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to...
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town. But with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osram lives.
I'm going to clear out the Bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after this...
Just be ready to blow the whistle. Better see what that Carja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
No, that's not. Maybe finally someone who will outdrink me, huh? What, can't you see I'm trying to drink here?
You gotta be kidding. Let me take a good look at you.
Oi, you're that Nora machine hunter.
Right, let me tell you,
Savior, my condolences that you had to endure.
I've dealt with worse.
The idea that the Karja purposely let Bristlebacks, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get.
How did the Bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report, but unless they have wings, I don't know if they could have come over them.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, help me shut Ulfin.
What is this
He wants the Sundom to designate portions, only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to...
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram, he could secure more investment for the...
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sun... Hence, why the concession is so, and why blaming the Karja for the Bristleback.
How did...
I asked for the posting, overseeing the entire valley. It was an honor.
But your job would be a lot easier, like Ulvund...
Ulvund's not. He's been around longer than I have. I'll find... I have to.
You said the Bristlebacks were first...
Yes, according to one, said the ground trembled. He took off and...
Good place to start looking.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the... And maybe then, he'll actually focus...
Not again.
Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
Ha! There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Take your pick. We got bodies to bury from the Bristlebacks, the work stoppage, Ulvund grating the gears about his concession decree. Hey! Weapons off the table! Don't listen to me. Nothing a cold brew and knocking some heads together can't fix eventually.
So the Bristlebacks... Where did they come from?
That's the thing. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley, lost some good people. But I heard talk of some vanguards trying to take them down.
Did they come through here?
Stopped by briefly for supplies. Won't be able to crank it to his advantage once the
But how could Bristlebacks and the Daunt?
2 words. Concession decree. Ulvund has taken to blaming the Karj. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentment going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest. He's been trying to rile up the workers.
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids. Give him half a reason, they'll blame the Karja for anything.
Damn Karja slavers.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back. But realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
So about...
Around here, everything's about Ulvund.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stuff. So he jangled purses all over, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, and the Sun King can revoke. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign.
Well, I have to be going.
Anytime, Flamehair.
That should be enough wild meat for Mildew.
Sorry, Red. We're closed.
Look at you!
Don't you think I've forgotten? I never forget. I think. What?
Missy!
I don't want to make conversation.
Don't tell me they let you out of the forge already.
Lady!
Bet you've got good stories to tell.
Oh there, sister!
I'll have to find a cauldron. Where are you off to? Dead machine. It must be a bristleback. Maybe Errand took it down? Is that a tripwire? This whole area is rigged with tripwires.
Hey, you! Make it worth your while if you kill these scroungers.
It's always something.
Hold tight! I'll see what I can do!
Try luring them into the tripwires. Why kill it like that? What do you think the tripwires are for? Yourself some trouble. Use a tripwire. What do you think the tripwires are for? Just like I thought. Hello, Red. What a day, Liz. Thank Forge you showed up. Tripwire's handy, but machine hunting's a youngin's game. Come on over. Let me give thanks proper-like. I see you're a practiced hunter. Took you less time to kill those scroungers than...
So the vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. Down that bristleback, headed south. But then those scroungers showed up to carve the... Then another bristleback ran through.
So the vanguard went south?
Probably. This whole the vanguard seemed dead.
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the dawn, you're gonna want a tripcaster. Not just...
Workmanship looks solid.
Yep. Bit more room to tinker out here and less chance of...
Did something...
Well, like some...
Let me guess.
Back when I had a place in town, he took a real... kept pressing for the Ulven discount. I can't prove it, but that chuff felt it best to put some distance between...
Cable car operator told me the bristleback. Do you know anything about them?
How is old...
Anything about the...
No. Karn said, lucky for me, I've got you and the Vanguard swooping in time to time.
I should get...
While you're blasting, did you know they have a tripcaster trial?
Maybe. So Aaron headed south.